On this episode of the Bronze Metalist podcast, we talk about Show No Mercy by Slayer. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Bronze Metalist podcast. I'm Kale.
I'm OJ.
We're two professional broadcasters. We like metal, and we like to talk about it. And today we're going back to 1983 for the very first album by American thrash metal legends Slayer.
Yes, indeed. Their first full-length album.
Their first, yeah. I'm sure they made some...
Haunting the Chapel, they had.
Haunting
Yes.
the Chapel. Chapel Roan?
Haunting the Chapel Roan.
They were but long before she was born, they were
Indeed.
haunting Chapel Roan.
Mm-hmm. And then, well, they're in California, so they recorded that at the Pink Pony Club.
Oh, okay.
It's where they actually, Slayer recorded
They recorded
their
it
EP.
at the Pink Pony Club.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. How you doing?
Fantastic. I feel like I may have been punched in the head at some point this week. It's kind of like maybe I have a concussion and I'm not sure why.
I mean, not remembering why you have a concussion is
kind of part and
actually
parcel.
kind of a sign you have a concussion. So maybe you fell down and banged it. You don't have any like pain anywhere on your head where you no bumps or anything?
Actually, Carl, I can't really feel my head right now.
Yeah. I don't know. You got a haircut?
I did got a haircut, yeah.
You got all of them cut?
I got all, well, yeah, most of them.
Ha.
Yeah, it was one day I woke up and my head and neck were sweaty, and I had a mat, the usual mat that I have on the back of my head that it takes like forever to brush out. You probably had that.
I mean, not really. I do not get mats and my hair. I seldom ever get like a knot or anything like that.
Yeah,
when I'm brushing or combing my
hair gets very naughty. But yeah, so and I thought, you know what, and I'm tired. Yeah, I'm just gonna get it cut.
See, I tie my hair back when I sleep, but I'm also a side sleeper, so yeah. I guess if you sleep on your back, that's not really doable. But I'm a side sleeper, so I just put my hair in a ponytail or a little bun. And
you've seen a corpse in a casket, right?
That's
how basically how I sleep. Yeah.
Oh, you mean your impression of anyone who's ever died?
Is exactly just
you
me
do?
at night. Yeah.
do you sleep with your arms crossed across your chest?
Mm-hmm. And when I get up in the morning, I'm like Nosferatu.
You just float up.
I just float up. Yeah.
Okay.
To standing.
All right.
I have some dirt from my home country.
That must kind of suck though if you're on the bed though, because I feel like if you did that while on a typical height bed, you would bang your head on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, and I have a very high bed. Yeah.
That must suck for vampires who don't like to sleep in the cot. Like, I'm going to sleep in the bed, and they wake up in the morning. Ow!
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just imagining, just seeing the outside of a bedroom door, hearing bump. Oh, damn it.
There's something very funny about a traditional, like, Transylvanian vampire going, ow.
Oh, that hurt. It smarts.
Ow. Ow. Just you hear it, hearing, being the servant, the thrall outside, waiting for them to wake up, and you just hear, dunk. Ow.
Oh.
Fuck.
Who put that there?
It's always happening.
Oh, no, I hit
you all right, master? I hit my fucking forehead on the ceiling again. You need to get me a lower bed. Get me one of the Japanese ones that's on the floor.
I need a lower coffin.
At once, master. See, that's why you need the coffin standing up. Or at like a slight angle, you know.
Sure.
That way that doesn't happen.
I'm just imagining it, you know, it being put in different places, and here's the floor where the floor is a little bit slippery, so it's leaning up against the wall and does it. Oh, shit.
That was so loud. It's like when you are in the shower and one of the shampoo bottles falls off.
Or the suction cup soap container falls off the wall.
Loudest sound in the world. I mean, that is the crux of the comedy of What We Do in the Shadows. Is vampires complaining about mundane things.
It's just regular shit. Yeah.
That's the whole show, basically, which someday I need to catch. I think I watched the first 2 or 3 seasons.
What's it on? Is it on?
On TV, it's on FX. So for streaming, at least when I was watching it, which was a number of years ago at this point, when I was watching it on Hulu.
I do not have the Hulus.
Yeah. So Hulu is still its own thing, right? I know it's
Disney.
Well, I know it's owned by Disney, but as a streaming service, it is still extant, is it not?
It is, and it makes me kind of mad sometimes. I was like, hey, where's this show? I want to see this show. And I'll say, oh, it's on Disney Plus. And you go to Disney Plus, and says, yeah, you need Hulu.
You want to get Hulu,
God damn it.
It's like you own the same, just have it all be the same thing.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Have like a sub menu in Disney Plus for like, do you want to watch? Here's your Hulu shows.
And it does kind of do that. It says Hulu, go over to Hulu, and you click on it. And it says, yeah, cool.
Purchase a separate subscription fee.
You bastards.
You motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched it on Hulu back in the day, but
I had my son-in-law's account, but they upgraded the app. So
I don't think I'm still paying for Hulu. I don't know. It was one of those things that I had that I constantly forgot that I had. And like, I don't know if I could even log in. I'm pretty sure I'm not paying for it. At one point, it was bundled with Spotify. And I think that may have been how I had it.
Right. And you had
I paid for it to be bundled with Spotify for a while, but it's Hulu's like the most forgettable of like the main streaming services, you know?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of great shows on it. There's a lot of shows I'd like to go watch. But
yeah.
Like Scrubs has a new season.
Yes. I still don't know entirely how I feel about there being new Scrubs, you know?
Yeah.
I guess I don't know how people so far feel about the revival in general.
Well, the problem I've got to watch it, but I've seen previews for it, and the problem I have with it is wait, did I also get really old?
Well, apparently, I'm sure they explain it in the show, but JD and Elliot broke up.
They're not friends anymore?
No, they're not married anymore or together.
Right, yeah,
Elliot's the blonde.
Right, yeah. Right.
Elliot's the lady.
She's the lady.
The lady. It was a lady doctor, or however the fucking joke goes. What's the?
I don't even remember.
It's like you.
Like it's a riddle.
Yeah, it's a riddle is what it is. The doctor was a woman. Which is supposed to be, you'd never think of that because in old-timey sexism.
Yeah, your doctor doesn't have a penis.
The answer to the riddle is sexism.
Or does have a penis. I don't know.
I don't know. But it's none of my business.
No.
Whether or not my doctor has a penis,
yeah,
it's not my business.
And if for some reason I do know for a fact, I think we have other more encroaching issues.
I shouldn't know.
Yeah.
I shouldn't know whether my doctor has a penis or not. If I've found out, then there's probably a lawsuit happening.
Whose stand-up is that? Oh, that's John Mulaney. No, Uncle John has a penis.
He's just going through a phase where he says that things have a penis. Fucking kids.
Do you know how to respond to that? Because I don't.
Children. Yeah. I got a new phone.
You did? Oh, sweet.
I
didn't know that. You didn't tell me about that.
I said that I was going to get a new phone, and I did. This is a Galaxy S25 Edge.
Nice. So it's is this the latest?
No, this is last year's phone.
Last year's, gotcha.
It's the S25 Edge, and it comes to really clap back at Apple. It comes with a U2 album.
A U2 album? Does it really?
Get it? No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that would be funny if it did.
The joke was Edge.
Oh, like the guitar player from U2.
The guitar player for U2.
Gotcha.
No, I don't know why it's called Edge.
I had the Apple iPhone 14 Slash.
I think it's I think it might be called Edge because it's kind of square, which is
sure.
Not, I think Samsungs usually have like a beveled edge, so that might be why it's called that. I don't know. All I knew is that it was one of the newer ones that they had, and it wasn't crazy expensive per month to upgrade.
Right.
I unfortunately, so the reason why I got a new phone after 9 years was because on Friday morning I left my house with my phone, and at some point between getting in my car and getting to our workplace, the lock button fell off of my phone.
Ew.
It just
fell off.
The button that lets you lock the screen and wake the phone up and whatnot and turn it on and off. That button just disappeared. It just fell out of the phone.
Was it a side button?
It was the the same as this button here.
Right.
On the side of the phone. It just came off. And I was like, there were a number of other problems with the phone. There was a slight crack on the camera lens.
Right.
There was a whole area of dead pixels on the top right corner.
Sure.
And also the back plate was like slowly peeling away from the frame of the phone.
You were long overdue.
Oh yeah. I've known that for like 5 years at this point. But it worked, and it continued to function, so I kept it. But it broke in a way that was no longer ignorable. So I went and got an upgrade, and unfortunately, I went to the AT&T store the day after a trade-in deal for Galaxy S9s and above ended. So like the guy was like, I'm sorry to tell you, but we had a trade-in deal that ended yesterday. It's like, well, whatever. What do you got?
See, I pay for 3 phones. I have 3 phones. I have one. My boys each have a phone, and I just found out that the older child has an iPhone like 8 or something.
Oh my God,
Dad. Is there any way I can get a new phone? And it's like due for an upgrade. So, but yeah, you got to remind me of that shit so we can get that taken care of.
Yeah, we can take advantage of deals and whatnot when they come along.
My flip phone doesn't work as well anymore.
See, but you might be saying that about a new phone because there are new flip phones.
That's
now.
True.
I don't like the folding the smolding
fart.
I don't like the folding touch screen phones. I don't.
That seems like, yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't want to fold a screen.
It doesn't seem like it would. It just feels wrong. It feels wrong. But yeah, I like the phone. I like it. They got literally everything transferred over, except for passwords.
Oh,
and boy. That was a huge pain in the ass on Friday night.
I have to imagine, yeah.
That was a massive, massive pain. I had to keep my old phone operable just to be able to open up certain apps and try and check my passwords.
Oh, geez.
Or be able to reset them. There was, it was a pain. I got it all figured out.
I've been doing that lately. I have just on the Notes app. I've been, as I recall to do it, I'm like, hey, your password for this thing is this.
Yeah.
Just so you know, buddy.
Yeah, I keep a lot of stuff in my Notes app too. That was a pain, but I got that figured out, and it's all sorted. I went to the record store on Saturday. I bought some new records.
Yes, you did, and I knew you were there.
Yes,
I was there. I bought a shirt.
You were there later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I bought Images and Words by Dream Theater. Mm-hmm. I bought the New American Football record,
which I listened to. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's not super different from other American football records, but it's different.
There's a maturity about it a little bit.
Yeah. And I say the New American Football album because they don't give their albums titles. They're like the title. They're usually just it's LP1, LP2, LP3 because they're all just titled American Football. Mm-hmm. Although this one they do a fun thing with the album cover where their name is cut off. It's like American Football.
Yeah.
Which when I first saw the cover, I was like, "Is that a misprint?" Like, oh no, that's just what that looks like. That was kind of fun. I got also The Nothing That Is by Fit for an Autopsy, and then I got a new album that I still haven't listened to. I'll make time for it at some point here. It's by I don't remember the name of the album, but it's by a band called Haunted, and they're like a blackened death metal band or some such from Texas. And
it just feels like it would be like Black and Doom is what it would feel.
Well, it seems like it should be Doom, both because of the name and also because of the fact that it's a double album and there's 3 songs.
3 songs on 4 sides.
Yeah. So
how does that work?
I don't know. I mean that's kind of what I mean it's one song, but like Mirror Reaper is kind of that way.
Sure, I suppose.
So I don't know. I don't know. Do you need some water?
Suddenly I've got like some sort of fluid in my lungs.
You could drink out of the ones I paid. No,
I'm not.
Do you want me to get you a glass of water?
I'm good. I'm fine now.
Okay.
I'm all clear.
Now
I'm clear. Now I'm fine.
Okay. But yeah, I need to. It seems pretty neat. I googled the band. They seem cool. I was like, I just want to make sure these guys aren't like horrible racists. And at least the vague Googling that I did, it seemed like they were neat. So
you know, I heard an argument against Googling your favorite artists because anybody you listen to that made art prior to the internet, which wasn't that long ago,
sure,
is probably a terrible person.
There are degrees of being a terrible person, though.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know.
Sure, but that doesn't mean just because people didn't know what fucking just because people didn't know what fucking cholera was doesn't mean it was a good idea to take a shit in the water supply.
No, I feel that should have been evident immediately.
Yeah.
the dumping your way. Oh, we're going to dump our waste in the Thames, you know. Isn't that where we get our water?
But people did it.
Yeah.
And it's like just because it was hard to know doesn't mean that, because it was hard to know then. Back then, you never would have known. Back then when you drank water, you didn't know that someone took a shit in it upstream. It's like, yeah, but that's not a reason to not filter your water now.
That's true. That's true.
That's my view on it. Of just right. Like, just because back in the day you wouldn't have known if the people in this band were terrible racists.
Pablo Picasso killed a guy. You know what I mean?
Like,
you wouldn't. He died before the internet.
Yeah, but like I don't think that's an argument that holds water, in my opinion. I don't think personally. I don't think there's an excuse for like platforming and giving attention to awful people.
Sure.
I don't really see an acceptable excuse for that. Like, just say you're separating art from the artists. Don't be like, oh, well, you wouldn't have known back in the day. It's like, no, just be like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Just say you don't care.
I mean, there are a lot of details that people blow up as huge on the internet. We're like, nobody's perfect.
It's also the thing of like, there are degrees. If somebody's just a bit of an asshole, that's one thing. If somebody's constantly going on about how they hate the Jews,
that's another thing.
That's different.
If we didn't listen to music that was made by assholes anymore, my God.
Yeah. Artists are generally kind of dickheads. A lot of them.
Yeah.
But just because you're kind of a dickhead doesn't necessarily mean you're like morally reprehensible. Just because you're occasionally rude to wait staff doesn't make you a Nazi. But if someone is a Nazi, yeah, you should maybe look into that before you, especially. Here's the thing also, with the two of us, we're also here specifically talking about certain artists. Right. It's different if you're just listening to it and keeping it to yourself, but we're here like...
We're touting them. We're essentially advertising for them.
Yeah.
In a way.
If I'm worried that people in a band are awful, I'm going to look into it.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to be the guy who's caught with their pants down being like, oh, you guys gave a glowing review to this album. I suppose you didn't see that they said we should kill all gay people.
Right.
Did you miss that part?
We did kind of do that once, though. Remember?
Well, yeah, with Manowar.
We didn't find out.
I mean, that was. But the thing is, that wasn't an established thing in the history of the band.
No,
that was something that happened, and the news came out literally the day we were releasing that episode.
Right.
That wasn't something where there was a long history of everyone knowing that this one guy in Manowar was a pedophile.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know where to go from there.
Slayer,
sure. So yeah, I mean, I didn't do a lot of research about this because it's Slayer.
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
What's there to say?
Is there new stuff that we can tell about them?
And there's not really anything new to say about Slayer, I think.
Formed in 1982.
Yeah, one of the big four thrash metal bands. I'm sure you know that the early history a little bit better than I do. So,
well, kind of. I mean, I don't know if there's a whole lot really to know. I mean, obviously they were teenagers when they recorded this.
Yeah,
and three
teenagers
of them were.
Except for Tom, right?
Except for Tom, yeah, he was 22. He was born in 61. He's gonna be 65 this. That reminds me, there's this video going around of, I think it's the Indianapolis 500, and they said, and to kick off the race, we have bassist and vocalist
Tom Araya,
and they tell them, he's from Slayer and this and that, and then he's, gentlemen, start your engines.
That's pretty cool.
It was very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, where are they from again?
They are from.
You sure you don't want a drink of water?
I've just got it's phlegm coming out of my lungs.
It'll help. It'll help. Drinking water's not gonna not going to make the problem worse.
I'm allergic.
Okay.
Yeah, they're from the LA area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they got started. Made this album. I don't know.
They played covers at first. I think they did a lot of Judas Priest they were known for, which they later covered on their 1988 album South of Heaven. They did Dissident Aggressor on that one.
Yeah. So I mean, they kind of just come straight out of the gate with pretty much like 90% formed as what you expect Slayer to be.
Right. This isn't really rough around the edges at all. This is just them.
It already sounds like Slayer. They figured it out pretty close right off the bat.
Right out of the gate.
It's Tom sounds like you expect Tom to sound. The only thing that doesn't quite sound like what you would expect from Slayer is the guitar solos. The guitar solos are coherent.
More coherent than later stuff.
In a way that makes them almost kind of boring. When you compare them to the chaos of what you come to expect from a Slayer guitar solo.
At least the next two albums, yeah.
Yeah, like especially when did Jeff die?
Jeff Hanneman died in 2014.
Okay, it was more recently than I had remembered.
Yeah. They said he died of a spider bite. Is what everybody said. Spider bite, well, also cirrhosis. Yes. I mean,
so I feel like I always get it back because he was the lead guitarist.
They
right?
both were.
Okay, he and Carrie kind of traded.
Yeah, they traded off.
That's what I thought, but I feel like for some reason I thought I had gotten it wrong in the past. I don't know.
And they actually did the whole stereo thing a lot. Where one was on the right, one was on the left, and
which historically, I don't care for all that much. I think as long as there's something going on in both channels, I don't mind it nearly as much. But like that one Beatles record that we listened to,
right?
There's one song where significant portions are only in one channel or the other, and boy, that shit pisses me off. I hate it. I do not like it when if something's only going to be in one channel or the other, it better be for just a short period of time. Otherwise, it outstays its welcome so fast. I don't really care for that. As long as there's something going on in both, then that's all right. I feel like it's less of a problem in speakers. I feel like with headphones, it's really egregious.
Right, because especially if you only have one in. Like there's a lot of times you're doing something where you kind of have to be in the moment, but at the same time you want to listen to music, so you just have the one earbud in or whatever. Yeah. So now you're missing half the...
That's why I listen to all my music in mono. The only way to listen to music.
In full, rich mono.
Full, rich mono. Which, I don't know, speaking of that, when I did Weekend Weather, a perennial issue with this version of Audition and this mic setup is it refuses to, just record... Like I can't figure out how to make it just record natively in mono, where like you press record and it's in mono. Or have it record in stereo. Instead, what it does is it records one channel of stereo. And I don't know how to get it not to do that.
Yeah, I've noticed that. And, I mean, it's a quick fix, kind of.
Yeah.
You just select one side, hit copy,
but you
and
have
select the other side and hit paste.
Like, how do you get it to not... like, I don't want to do it manually, is the thing.
Right.
There's got to be a way to get it to do that, or to just have it record in mono.
So, you mean through that, or is it talking about
through the PreSonus?
The PreSonus.
Like I could not figure out how to get it to do that, because like through the shitty ass board, it records in stereo just fine. Right. But through these, the stuff that we have our work mics through when we need to work from home or anything like that. This old version of Audition
1.5
refuses to just immediately recognize that as a source for either stereo or mono instead, or full stereo and mono. Instead, the timeline is in stereo, but it will only record one channel.
I feel like I figured it out at one point, and now I can't remember what the fix is.
It's so not like the UI is not very U friendly.
No.
It's confusing as shit. And like when I was paying for new Audition, that wasn't a problem. Sure. It wasn't a problem. So I don't know how to fix it in old Audition. It's weird. It's weird. I don't understand. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who this voice is. So yeah, does this album slap?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course it does, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is such a fun album to listen to.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think that can be said of most Slayer albums. Yeah. Generally, most of the stuff of theirs I've listened to, they also keep it relatively brief. They rarely go over 40 minutes with it, too. It's usually just a lot of energy. I'm sure they've got one album that's long as shit.
Yeah, they also have one album that they're like, we're sorry we did that. We apologize.
Yeah. Fuck, how long is Rain in Blood? That's just like 25 minutes, isn't it?
29 minutes.
29 minutes, okay. Yeah, it's like, that's a short album.
Yeah.
But
10 songs.
Yeah. But yeah, they, it's a lot of fun all the way through this album. It's just so... It's interesting to me to hear a band that seems to have so immediately understood who they were, and just kind of like figured it out, and then they just kind of kept doing that for 30 years.
40. Yeah.
They're
still playing. They're going to be...
Did they get they got back together after the whole ado about it being their farewell tour and everything?
Yeah, they James Browned it. They
Aerosmithed it.
They're actually going to play. Well, and the CD. I looked and you couldn't get a ticket, but they're playing in Minnesota in September.
Okay. Yeah. That's. I mean, of course they did that. Why wouldn't you do that?
Right.
But yeah, I guess I should have looked up the score for this. I forgot to.
I think it gets a pretty high score. I think it's
probably.
It's one of those things. It sort of defined the genre.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know how popular Slayer was before Rain and Blood, because for me that's their career-defining album.
Yeah, it was huge. But I mean, these were also. I had these before I had Rain and Blood.
Okay.
Well, when I say these, I bootlegged a copy of this, and the other side had Hell Awaits on it.
Okay.
And then somebody else bootlegged the same recording, just in a better for me. And then I actually bought it on cassette, and then I bought it on compact disc. So I've owned this album 4 times. 2 of those were on Maxell tapes.
I see. But yeah. What? No, we're not there yet. What's your favorite song?
My favorite, the one that always goes to my head, is The Antichrist.
Okay. I put Cryonics.
Oh, great song.
I really like the riff in the. I guess you'd call it the outro riff, or the climax riff. I think that riff is fucking awesome. When I heard that song, I was like, this riff fucking rocks, dude. I like this shit.
Tom does more high notes on this album, as well than a lot of other stuff, because. To be honest, that's difficult to maintain as you get older. Yeah,
the style of high note that he does, like the scream at the beginning of Angel of Death,
right,
is probably the most famous one of those that he does.
He does that here a lot as well. Yeah,
that style of thing. What medal do you bestow upon this album, like Moscow Chewbacca?
I mean, I give it a gold.
I'll say it's a silver for me.
Silver for you?
It's fun. I like it, but I'm not going gonzo over it or anything. So next week, we're going to talk about the new Neurosis album. It's called An Undying Love for a Burning World. It is weird. It is painful. It is mostly depressing through it. Not all the way through it. It's everything you expect from a Neurosis album.
Yeah. It's weird and depressing, and so it's Neurosis.
Painful and hard to listen to at times. So yes, it's a Neurosis album.
Yeah.
It's their first album without Scott Kelly, who was fired back in 2018, 2019. They quietly.
Was that long ago?
Yeah, well, they quietly fired him because they were on hiatus anyway.
Sure.
And then they did not that the news did not become public until 2021.
Sure.
'Cause the reason being that they found out back then that he had been physically abusing his family.
Yeah.
And then he admitted to it a number of years later. And they were like, hey, everybody, just to be clear, we fired Scott years ago, and we didn't feel like making a big deal out of it because we didn't want to cause any sort of issues for his family, who were obviously the important thing there.
Right.
So, yeah, it's their first out. I can't remember the name of the guy who is replacing him, but he's a guy who's been around in that genre of music. He used to be a member of the band ISIS, which... Great band with an unfortunate name.
Sure. Well, it was an Egyptian god.
Yeah, it was just a pan sort of Mediterranean god with many different pantheons.
I think before that, he wasn't in a band called Al Qaeda. I think
he was in that famous band MS-13. But I can't remember his name, but he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And I like his contributions to the album. But anyway, we'll talk about that next week.
All right.
Undying Love for a Burning World by Neurosis. Until then, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our podcast feed on whatever podcast service you're using to listen to us. And thank you very much for listening to another episode of the Bronze Medalist Podcast. I'm Cale.
I'm OJ.
Congratulations.